So my first question for y'all, I got an opportunity to watch y'all, and it's, it's interesting seeing the family dynamic, right? So with having your family filmed, being on camera all the time, what do you love and what do you hate most about it?
I mean, we have a really good crew that we work with. So I love getting to see them, and they're, in our lives a lot for this period of time that we're filming. I love that. And I love whenever the four of us get to be together to film. I think that's probably my favorite.
I love the fact that you get to see what our lives are really like, the good and the bad. And because on social media, which we're known for, you just get these snippets of what you think we're all about. And I think the show digs a little bit more deeper into who we really are as people.
That makes sense. Absolutely. Oh, did you have something else to add?
I was going to say, you wanted the flip side of that. I'm trying to think.
Yes, that's right.
I think the hardest part is because we did film earlier in the year. So it's like we did so much, I kind of forget. So that's probably but that's just, I'm 51, so I just forget a lot of things. But
probably the rehashing of the negative stuff that's already, family squabbles and things are a little piece. And if you look at our whole family as a piece of pie, like 90% of it are positive, and then you rehash these little parts where you actually have to think back and go, wait, what? Oh, did I say that? So.
That makes sense. It's interesting. I imagine it's interesting watching back, like watching everything after you've gone through it, like you just kind of mentioned. How does it feel watching your daughters going through these incredibly vulnerable moments on camera, like as a parent? Because I'm not a parent, so I don't know the depth of that emotion. I have an idea of it, but I'm curious to hear from the both of you.
I think it's, people say that all the time about us and the magnification of having so many people watching you. But I think it's the same pain that we used to have before all the limelight happened. You feel as a parent, you feel the pain. That's the hardest and sharpest pain for me, when your kids aren't doing well or they're struggling. And I think with this whole situation, it's been somewhat amplified, and the positive things are so positive, and the negative things make national news sometimes. But we learned to deal with it over the last few years. It's been pretty good.
Anything from you, Heidi? Do you have anything to add?
I mean, he pretty much summed it up in a nutshell. I mean, it sometimes it's just, to other people, it's like, how is it, seeing all of this play out on camera? But this is our real life. So we see it in real time, and sometimes forget it's going to be on camera and out there until it's out there. And then people who watch the show come up to the girls or us and just say, you made me feel less alone. And that meant a lot to me that you shared. So
awesome. Well, I have one more question. What is one lesson you want viewers to take away from this upcoming season?
I would say that we're a normal family, whatever that means to anyone out there. People think because the girls have followers and they see us in the limelight, we have the same struggles we had back when we were living in Connecticut and growing up, and life is tough and is wonderful and tough for us as it is for everyone else. And I think if we could show whoever's watching how we navigate through it and they get something out of it, that's great.
Yeah. Heidi, anything else to add?
I think a takeaway is, we're share our life on social media, but as you see in the show, it's very normal in pretty much every way, as far as emotions and family relationships and dynamics. And, just to know that we're a normal family and kind of an extraordinary situation, and we're making the best of it, but we're still learning and growing as we're kind of taking on this new life.
Amazing. Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like, and what I'm hearing from you, and it's the truth, is that there's no particular framework of what a family looks like, what a family goes through. So it's always good for folks to see the different varieties. And so I feel like that's what you're providing in your show.
Thank you.
Of course. I think my time is up. So I want to say thank you both so much for taking this little time out to talk to me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.